Yeah. You already know what it is. Today, we want to ask the most important question: that is God intelligent or not? That is what we want to talk about right now. Is he or she or whatsoever intelligent or not? That is what we want to focus much today. Remember, our goal is to make the planet mad planetary. Once we reach mad planet civilization, then we will be able to colonize other planets. It's all about helping humanity to attain is divinity. It's all about helping humanity to achieve their uniqueness, the divine inside them. Or it's about making unconscious conscious. Once you do that, then you realize your divinity. Once you realize your divinity, then you realize that the kingdom you have been looking out there is all within you and all around you. It's the Holy Spirit that is in you and all around you. Remember, Holy Spirit is the same as general consciousness that you might bring out there. So, is he or intelligent or not? Remember, I'm going to get you to the basics, the gadget thing is. It's always a culture here to show you the content that I'm going to read. Wait, we should wait for the camera to focus first. Yeah. Yeah, you see, it's almost this page and a half, and I'm going to read it for you of what the article I have brought in here says about God and the intelligence. So the topic is about God's amazing gift of intelligence by Richard L. Smith. And this article is from suchamindasis.com. So it says, God is the supreme thinker. The supreme thinker, it means the one who understands everything. It might be the conceptualization of the things around him or outside. He is the one who can make the best conclusion of everything, of every thought that have come in. See, remember, we talk about you are not the brain. You are an internal, so an internal mind. As an internal mind, it is the mind that thinks, it is the mind that specializes things. It's not your psyche. This is beyond a psychic phenomenon. You see, it's the mind because mind is what contains the sinusoid waves. It's the mathematical information, and it's that mathematical information that conceptualize things and come up with the supreme conclusion. That is because the counting is all about the supreme thinker. It's that mind that is the supreme thinker. It's not the brain. That's why we say the mind everything. And during the time of creation, during the time before the Big Bang, what existed before, without every matter, it was only God. It was only nothingness. And that nothingness is what is the mathematical information. And after Big Bang, due to Fourier transformation, then it gives out space-time domain. See? So he possesses an omniscient quantity and quality of knowledge. See? That is, it has the quantity and quality of knowledge is all good. That is all good because it's everything that exists. It means everything in it is pure. He is the intelligent king, you see. Intelligent there are a lot of way of you can explain what intelligent is. Right now, most people are thinking someone to be intelligent, something to be genius. What it is looking towards a new paradigm. You see. So it means God possesses all those types of intelligence. You can Google out on the internet with what is it that we say something is intelligent. The intelligent king, architect, economist, and philosopher of creation. See, it means all these skills, all these qualities of who you can give to anything or a human. It means God possesses all of this type because it's the only thing. That is to say, it is the mind that once it has it's the mathematical formation, the science of the world that conceptualize things, and once it conceptualizes things, it's the only thing that exists. Then it already have all these things. That's why we say it is nothingness. It is God. It was there. It has been there, and it will be there. It's eternal. While this matter and remember our bodies are just avatars, and the mind and the soul is what interact with this, link to these avatars to interact in the horrors, to experience life, that it will experience itself, because life is the same as the mind. It interact, it link these bodies to experience itself in the horror. That's why we say once you see your friend is not a threat, it is just your own reflection. Don't look at it as a threat. You can just have best and meaning conservation with it and help each other to learn, grow, and you reach at the point of actualization. Indeed, indeed, he is the expert in every rhythm of knowledge. See, he is expert of every rhythm of knowledge. That means it has all the knowledge. Because remember, knowledge is all about the gnosis. Once you get to knowledge, it means you are getting to gnosis. It means you are freeing yourself. Because knowledge is internal, it's something, it's unique to every humanity. Your knowledge is not different from, it's not the same as someone might say this is the knowledge. But God contains all the knowledge because it's the only thing that what exists. That's why we say once you make unconscious conscious, once you realize yourself, then you are going to become the everything that it exists. Up to help yourself learn. You have to help yourself so that once you realize yourself, is you are the only thing that you become to the what thing, the only thing that exists, then you are better off. It's all about getting that nonsense. So where do you get nonsense? It's via learning, because that's the only other important thing we are here for on this forum is to learn, grow, and actualize. So while you are growing, while you are learning, you are gaining that gnosis, you are gaining the knowledge. He is the ontological genius. Ontology, remember, it's all about the study, you see. So it means he studied everything because it's the mind that exists. It is here to learn, grow, and actualize. And even Pythagoras said, the only thing is, all is a number, and the number rule the universe. That is to say, the only thing that exists are the sinusoid waves. If I had a great picture, I can show the mathematical equation that Pythagoras was most interested in. One of it is a Pythagoras theory, where they say if a length square plus length square, it gives out to hypotenuse square. And once you add a circle in it, around that triangle. Once you draw a triangle that fit inside the circle, it and it has it has the right angled triangle, because Pythagoras theory it all involve about something to have a right angled triangle. So once you add a circle around it, it means you have added everything that exists, because the reality is a cyclic. See? So every angle that it makes inside there is what explain the reality. It's what gives out space time domain. That is the horrors we are living in. It is that is the only angle that things change from frequency domain to space-time domain. That's why we say is the ontological genius. Servant is ontological genius, servant, vicious, and master mind. You see. So to say is ontological genius, vicious, and mastermind, it means something it's the mind that it's a soul that exists, and what it gives out as a projection is the Holy Spirit that is spread out there, as you can say the same thing as consciousness. See, so to say it's a mastermind, it's just a humanistic view at what a mind is, that someone can master his mind, but for you to master your mind, it's all about gaining nonsense. So you can't master your mind. Why? Because once you know what it all exists, that is the living soul, it's the living mind that is learning, growing, and actualizing. So it means you can't master it because you become it. You see? That's why some people say, for you to look for the kingdom, you have to look within. It's not out there, it's within you. Once you discover it within you, then you are going to manifest it outside. You realize that it is within you and all around you. He is there, and as as reliable specialist of every kind of intelligence. See, as reliable specialist of every kind of intelligence means in specializing in everything is he is in it, because there are a lot of things you can specialize in. But once you realize that this is number, then you realize that the other is not a threat, but someone you can learn from, someone you can share ideas with, because everyone is at the frequency domain is only thing that exists. But in the holos, it is expressing individuality. That is means it is unique in every aspect. That's why we enjoy to interact with each other, regardless of how our avatars looks like. Moreover, he understanding deep and breathing each rhythm of knowledge in every language and at each level of development. You see, and the learning is growing. So, because it's the only thing that exists, then you understand at this level. So, for you, for us here on earth to transform ourselves, let's look within. Let's discover ourselves. Let's understand where we are, why we are here, and where we are going. Once we realize this, all the wars out there is going to stop. All the killing, all the sad, unnecessary suffering, all what we see not to be good, is going to cease, because the suffering comes in because of lack of realization. It's because of ignorance. We can just say that. He knows how to coordinate means and end and cause and effects. You see? That is what it says that it knows how to coordinate things, end and effect. It means how to cause this, because it's the only thing that exists. So for you to know the question I was asking, remember the topic is God intelligent? You see, it's because first you have to know what God is. God is the only thing that exists to govern the universe, and the only thing that exists is the mind. You can call it, I love to call it soul, and the Holy Spirit really produce out. It's not a dart in the sky for you just to worship or to look out something in the sky out there. Is just a sign that you don't want to realize yourself, or it's because of not lack of hard work, lack of hard work to realize what it is. You are always waiting for something to give you. You are always in that childish look at things. It means you are always waiting for something to help you, or you are always want to be destroyed. And in the end, it's like you are losing your divinity and give it to something that will never happen. And you realize when you grow old that what was it like once you, because everyone, once you are growing, everyone reached a point where he reflect back of who he is of, and where he is coming from, where he is and where he is going. And the choices you make from there are the choices now you say, oh, what is it? Why I'm here? Why I did all that? But if it sucks, then it means you missed certain important thing, or you have missed this information I'm giving you out, that the kingdom, as Jesus speak out, is all inside you and all around you. Whatever he designed and his ideas always produce positive results. See? And he embodied intellectual virtues in infinite degree. You see? Courage, carefulness, his fair-mindedness, you see? That is fair-mindedness, it reflects on itself. Curiosity is always about curiosity, like, because it knows that it is here to learn, it is here to learn, grow, and actualize. So it's the mind that always learn and grow. That's why once you realize in your divinity, some they even get interested in numbers, that every time they go around they count. You see. Like you can just think of a child that have just known today how to calculate her fingers, that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everywhere he goes, the only interesting thing he do is counting fingers, showing it to people. Why? It's the inside that child, the mind that it knowing that it is realizing itself of who it is. That's why it get interested into that. Once it interested, the time erupts, then it also have eager to learn other things. Because it's all about fulfilling the purpose of being here, learning, growing, and actualizing. And humility, they are always in evidence as the paradigmatic thinker and doer. You see, when they say paradigm, it means it's something new that is coming in. So it means the mind is the only thing that knows that things are changing from this to this, because it's the only thing that exists. So it already have this process. I know it can't miss out anything. So it also think about the changes. Or once we say paradigm changes, it's a beginning of new, that is to everything. When they say paradigm change, so paradigm think it means the mind that know that something is changing. You see. So paradigm change, it means universally something is changing. You see, that's why it also transforms itself. So the only thing you have to do is look within, realize who you are, gain no sense. Once you do that, then you are better and you are good to go. You are everything that exists, and you look life as something be prayable. Right now, there are a lot of ones that are suffering. So for you to enjoy life as the way it was supposed to have, it's completely a big problem, because you can't enjoy alone. No one is alone. The only thing that exists is that mind, and the reflection is the reflection of the self. So it can't express itself while the other is not in that state. The other is. That is that, guys. I want to tell you bye for today. See you in the next stream. If you want to know more about this article, just go and search a mind at this.com, and the title is God's Amazing Gift of Intelligence by Richard L. Smith. Once you type this word, or you can just search a mind at this.com, then God's Amazing Gift of Intelligence. Then once you it goes pop out on the Google, on every, I mean, search engine you can have in your phone, then you'll know more and you'll go to read more about what this article is talking about. Bye for today. See you in another stream.